damn it.
Why do you not have paper towels?
Dude, I ran out, and I just haven't had a chance to get them.
This was a week ago.
It's a
No, it wasn't. It was 2 days ago.
No.
Well, Cherry was... Oh, shit. That was a week ago, dude.
Yeah.
I ran out of them. I swear I ran out of them the day before.
I was like, surely by
I haven't really needed them.
I
haven't really needed them, though.
by Thursday you
I
have
don't.
them.
I don't need paper towels. I don't need them.
Towels.
Yeah. I just use my hands, my tongue. Don't need to clean up any spills.
Yeah.
I haven't had any spills.
Wow.
You know?
You haven't?
No, no, dude, no spills at all.
I don't believe it. All right, cool. Let me do this. Let me just get a quick test of. I tested Lauren and I, but I want to make sure.
I do need to go to the store, though.
Sound good?
To be honest,
Your headphones? What?
I need to go to the store.
Do you want to
Now?
need
Can we do the podcast?
Yeah, we can do the podcast first, I guess. I can get paper towels.
Oh man, y'all just remind me. I need to like call the state of California again to re-up my EBT card because it expired April 30th, which is dumb because April 17th I called them, I made an appointment, and then I was like trying to get my EBT again so I could get free groceries and free food.
You're on EBT?
Yeah, bro.
Dude.
I think you're doing a bit here.
No. Okay, here's the thing. Do I still need it? Probably not. But
Oh, okay.
but I still want it. I still want money from the government.
How do you
okay?
do you declare your taxes? Have you done your taxes?
Yeah, I did,
Yeah.
and then I think I've got to declare income or whatever. But like because when I first quit my accounting job last year, March of 2022, the first thing I did was, okay, I officially have zero income, so I applied for an EBT. And they were like, all right, we'll give you $250 for groceries every month. And then I just loved it because I didn't really need it. What I did was I was getting like these nice juice shots. I was shopping at Whole Foods and I was getting
Juice shots?
Juice shots, yeah. No, juice shots. And then I was getting and then I was getting like the most, I was just getting the bougiest shit. And now like I'll go to Whole Foods and I'll get lunch and stuff. Yeah, bro. And I was like, fuck it, why not? I got an EBT card. Now, if I budget correctly, I wouldn't need it. But now every time I make money, I don't. I just reinvest it in myself. You know, like I made some money, but I bought a new Mac, and then I made some money, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna I'm right now in a deal with Sony, and hopefully, like when that deal goes through and they pay me my money, the first thing I'm doing, I was like, could I pay off my credit card debt? Yes, but I do want this.
That's not fun.
Yeah, I
want a motorcycle.
Right. Well, I want to buy a new Sony camera, like an A6 Sony camera.
You could probably write all that off as a business expense.
That's what I'm saying, which I do. So, but at the same time, it's
dude,
like
I need to hire you, dude. Can you help me?
yeah. So
Be
it's
my
like,
financial planner,
like
please.
to be real with you guys, I'm not making like fucking ball. Like people think that because of the following, but I'm not like balling. But at the same time, it's like I don't have to be an accountant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Were you making better when you were accountant?
Oh, dude, yeah. I was making like in California is good, but I was making $80K a year.
Damn.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So I was making $80,000 a year as an accountant, and then when I quit my job, like right now, my goal is like if I can make $80,000 a year.
Yeah.
Doing
but
comedy,
that's how it is. It's the flow. Like
Yeah.
after taxes, it was like what $4,000 a month. But
Yeah,
like
yeah.
right after so now like as a comedian, sometimes I'll make way less than now, like just enough to pay rent and other expenses.
Yeah.
But then like I'll have a month where I'm like, holy fuck, I made like 8K in 1 month or almost 10K. Because there was like a month where I'm like, I booked this web series and then I booked I booked all these shows and I sold all this merch and I was like making great. But then like the next few months I'm fucking dry as a fuck. So it's like, so that's like the goal with stand up.
Definitely.
You know.
It's like gig based. So
It's all gig based, yeah. So like right now in Chicago, like I like last night I sold like 13 tickets.
Yeah.
But like tonight I'm at 40 now.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
I just checked.
Nice, dude.
Andy, we're at 40 now.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But yeah,
I bought a ticket yesterday.
Hell
thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And thank you. Yeah, but like it's like And then I did Comedy Bar, and they gave me like $500, so that was cool.
How was that? I really want to go check out Comedy Bar.
It was interesting because like the room was just so cold, and I had to like turn the room around.
Yeah.
And then there was like one guy who's just like heckling the whole like at the beginning. He was heckling he heckled my opener, the host, the feature, like he was heckling everybody.
Sounds like a cool dude.
Did they not
Yeah.
kick him out after a certain point?
Dude, that's the thing with stand-up the comedy places. It's like, especially like Comedy Bar, it's not like an A club. Like
Yeah.
A clubs are like on top of their A clubs are like on top of their shit, while this one it's like if I ask, then then someone would come. But I was like, but
that kind of kills the vibe too.
Right, it kills the vibe,
Yeah.
and like also like Andy said it best, where I have this like please like me personality.
Yeah.
So I literally was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna win you over, and I did. I'm gonna clip it up, but like
Hell
at one
yeah.
point I go, all right, just let me tell my jokes because you're stepping on my punchlines, and then you'll enjoy it. And then later, a couple minutes later, you see him like laughing his. I said you're gonna be laughing, and watch, I'm gonna kiss you on the forehead.
Hell yeah.
And then by the time I have a clip of it where he's laughing, and I was like, come here, and I kissed his forehead.
That's awesome.
And then
Hell
like
yeah.
at the end of the show, he was just like this. He didn't even look me in the eye.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
just like really happy. He was smiling. He was just like, and looking down, he was like, "Thank you so much. Like that was really, you did great." And his wife was just like, "You were so cute, Dimples." You were so cute.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
so-
awesome. That's good restraint from you, because if I was in that situation, I'd be like, get him out!
Boo this man.
Boo him! Get him out of here!
Are we
Yeah.
recording, by the way?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
good,
Yeah,
good,
we're just
good.
gonna
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
I didn't know. We don't do no fucking intros. All right,
Oh, not at
today.
all. I do have an
Well, we
intro,
do,
but we'll
we
throw it
do.
in there later.
Yeah, we do an organic opening.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I
That's
like
right.
that.
That's what I like to call
It's
it.
like,
Although now it's starting to become a little more talking about the organic
Yeah.
opening. I don't really like
It's
it.
not
So much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Scrap it and start over.
Yeah.
we should do more intros. Is like, and then it shoved it up all the way in there. It got so deep. Oh, hi, welcome to the Working Crass MAYHEM.
I was talking about my train.
That's so funny. I was about to do like a welcome. You're knee deep inside of Working Crass podcast. Well, may as well. Hey, folks, you're knee deep inside of Working Crass podcast, and you're also super, super deep inside of our month of mayhem. I forgot what we were calling this.
It's the month of mayhem.
It's the month of mayhem. where we-
Mayhem.
Mayhem. We have a brand new guest every single episode of Working Crass in the month of May. This is Lauren.
Bloody hell, Harry.
Dude, spot on.
Yeah,
That was pretty good. She's
Was
good
that-
at like a Hermione.
I thought it was wrong.
Do the
I've read about it in Hogwarts. A history.
Wow. My British accents are always just dirty. Like, hello, hi, how are you? That's the
Cockney.
that's the only British accent I could do. I can't do that proper one.
It is very proper. It is very proper. Did you bring your books to study?
Did you bring your books to study?
That's pretty. Ooh, that's
wow.
pretty.
Yeah.
That's very
good.
pretty.
I
You-
like doing a little like Victorian child. You know,
Yeah.
please, sir. Please, sir, I want some more.
Have you ever thought about like picking up guys like that? I know you're my wife, but have you ever thought about like picking up guys with the accent? It would work. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
might work.
dude, guys love English accents.
I'll my heart will melt for a good accent. I think a good accent that gets me going.
Except
Hello, everybody. Hello, my man.
Oh man, you know what?
Hello, Joshua. What's your name?
Oh, that gets me going. Oh my God, ladies
Rock
and gentlemen.
hard.
Our guest this week is a stand-up comedian who's performed all over the world, folks. He's the host of the Monday Fun Day podcast and is deep on his On the Breadcrumb Trail tour. I've done my research here.
I appreciate it.
If you're one of our listeners and you want to see some great live stand-up comedy, you can check him out in Des Moines, Tacoma, Philadelphia, Austin, and Amsterdam. You can also check him out on Instagram and TikTok at Ahmed Loves Bread, where he has over 690,000 followers. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we are very, very grateful to have Ahmed on our podcast today. Ahmed Al-kadri.
Thank you. Well, we got to say our history. I know you guys
Yeah.
from Dallas Comedy.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
never forget, we did a music gig in Dallas at the Dallas Comedy Festival, and they asked me to play music with friends, and no one showed up but you. You were one of the only people in the audience. You were clapping your hands and singing along. I was like, thank you for supporting us. Like we needed someone to support us.
Thank
that was
you.
I'll never
Yeah.
forget that. You've always been very, very supportive.
That
Yeah.
means a lot.
Hell yeah.
Of course.
Hell yeah.
And also I genuinely love comedy, and that was like my favorite thing when I started Dallas Comedy House. I moved to an apartment nearby.
Yeah.
I sold drugs to everyone. I was
Yeah.
like, here, everybody.
You're like, this is a great community for me to make some money.
Yeah, I sold
Yeah.
I sold drugs to make friends. That's what, that's what I did. And then I always like was a big fan of you guys. Y'all
Hell
were
yeah.
always like, I loved y'all's musical comedy. It was just fucking brilliant, you know.
Yeah.
So it was awesome. I remember when y'all did y'all's first run of what was it, King of the Mountain?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then y'all were just fucking killing it.
Hell
dude.
yeah.
Y'all
Hell
murdered-
yeah.
I loved it. It was
Hell
my
yeah.
favorite.
Now I want to use this. This is a great opportunity for me because I'm not a religious guy. Okay, I wouldn't say that I'm atheist. I'm just kind of like on the fence, and I'm in the market for a new religion. Okay.
Ooh.
And here at the table with me, I have a Jew, a Muslim, and a Christian. Okay, this is basically the setup to a joke here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want you guys to convince me that your religion is the best religion and convert me here and now today.
Well, hey, dude, I'm gonna say first off, let's team up and kick the Jew out. All right.
I was thinking the same
Yeah.
thing.
Like we could get rid of the Jew easy.
Yeah, dude. Easy, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. You are outnumbered by a lot.
Now I
That is
don't
true.
know. There, she has a benefit because we were married by a rabbi. So that is
That's true.
I already have a little Jewishness in me.
Yeah,
I
but
guess.
us Muslims, we're more of a quantity over quality type of religion.
Oh.
So we'll take anybody. Yeah.
Hell
Get it?
yeah. Hell
Dude,
yeah.
We just took it.
They're exclusive.
Yeah.
They're not trying to get anybody.
Yeah, we're for we're E for everyone.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I mean? We want you, dude. We just got in Andrew Tate like a couple weeks ago. Bro.
Yeah.
We'll take anybody.
Hell yeah. You guys got Andrew Tate? I'm in.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is that real? Did he,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
like
yeah,
a
dude,
Muslim now?
He's like, yeah.
Wow,
Right.
I didn't know that.
And you know what's so funny? It's like before he became Muslim, he was like saying all this controversial shit.
Yeah.
And the Romanian government was like, just like let it be. As soon as he became Muslim, Romanian government was like, we need to get this guy.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
menace to society. What is he gonna do?
You're like, he's
Yeah.
a terrorist.
We
Now-
gotta put him in jail.
Now, Byron, I know that you probably think Christianity is just better than all of these religions. Can you explain why?
You know what? I don't know, dude.
I really just threw that on you. Like you actually think that?
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's cool. It's cool, I guess.
Weakest argument, Christianity.
Yeah.
Well, what's so cool about his is his religion's like water. You could change it up the way you want it.
That's
That's
too.
true,
right.
but that's also kind of a bad thing. Like,
Yeah.
there's a reason. Like, I actually respect Islam a lot. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's very like.
I think he's gonna be on my religion now.
I know.
Yeah,
You're,
maybe,
you're converting him.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's
So
funny.
ours,
I don't know.
yeah, ours is very strict. Now, let me tell you, we're very proud. We're very like, we're all about the religion. We're very
Yeah.
disciplined.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. I like that because it sounds like Christianity is non-committal. They don't want to commit to one specific idea. They're all over the place. I need someone that has their ducks in a row.
Right.
Right?
Exactly.
Right?
And then also with ours, it's like not only we're very disciplined, you're gonna have other Muslims that remind you that hey, you're not supposed to hug girls in pictures.
Really? Oh no.
Yeah, yeah.
This sounds like a
Just-
true story.
yeah, or just really. Here's the thing: like Christians, they have like what was it like prayer people?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have like I'll pray for
I'll
you
pray
type thing.
for
You're
you.
not supposed to be doing that, so I'm a pray for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
pray for you. Maybe some Bible thumpers, they'll read you the quote, like, oh, he's not supposed to do that. With Muslims, we have something called a haram police, where they're gonna be like, yo, you're going to fucking hell, bro. You're going to hellfire. What did I do? You know what? You didn't eat that chicken that might have not been halal, so you're going to hell.
Hell
Like,
yeah. That's what I need.
Yeah.
I want someone to call me on my shit.
Yeah,
though.
that's what
I
you
want
want.
somebody to call me out.
Yeah,
right?
we're gonna
That's
keep
what
you-
a Jewish mother is for. They'll do that.
You're right.
That's a tough
But they'll
argument.
Do that.
they'll shame you. They won't tell you that you have to do this. They'll go, "Oh, fine. I guess just don't say hello to your mother."
I guess you just want me to have a heart attack. That's right. I'll just go in the corner and have a heart attack.
Ooh, Jewish mothers really guilt trip you.
They
huh?
do.
do.
Yeah.
They do.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Now, question: have you ever told someone you'll pray for them and then you didn't end up doing it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I'm like, well, the thing with like Christianity is like people, some of them are very like pious and strict, but like the way they shame you is not like how you described. It's like
Yeah.
in Ephesians 2:14,
Yeah.
it says you should not use any crude language.
Oh,
I
yeah.
watched her podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
This happened with a girl that you went on a date with recently.
Yeah.
And
No, we didn't go on a date. She canceled.
she canceled
Because
because
she saw your pod?
Yeah.
she listened
Yeah.
to him on a podcast episode. Can you tell some of
What
this
did
story?
you say?
Because at first he thought it was one of our episodes where he started the episode with like, I hooked up with a girl with nipple rings.
yeah, yeah, dude.
And he was
yeah.
like, oh shit, why'd she listen to that? I was
like-
being real crass. And it wasn't that. It was an improv
Yeah.
podcast. Like a like
Dr. Fix Me.
playing a character.
Yeah.
It's called Dr. Fix Me.
Yeah, I remember that one.
It's like, yeah, it's like a improvised Jerry Springer show. But she listened to you on that,
Yeah.
and was like offended. What was?
I think it was the OnlyFans one where I
Oh.
played and I took my shirt off. But I'm like, I don't remember that one being that bad.
Did she have any like specific qualms with you, or she was
No.
like? What did she say
I
about
don't-
your comedy? She's like, I checked it out. We're not going on the date, and left it at that.
Yeah, but, I mean, we had a long conversation, and I was just like, "Oh man, okay." And I felt pretty bad for a bit, because
Yeah.
but then I was like, "That was really judgmental." So like, I don't really feel bad anymore.
Okay, I have a similar story. So number one, you dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I
You
think so.
dodged a bullet.
I think
it's
so.
Like, it's like if she's willing to judge you based on that, like it's like that's someone you don't want to work. And trust me, as comedians, the number one quality you want finding a partner, you want her to have a great sense of humor.
Yeah,
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
oh my god, it really gets me going when I say something funny and a girl had to say something even funnier. And I'm
Yeah.
like, ooh, okay.
Definitely.
yeah, dude, I squirt, man. when that
cum in
happens,
your
dude,
pants.
I'm just gone,
Dude,
dude.
I'm fucking raging boner.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
jerking off in the middle of the day under the table, dude.
I don't watch porn. I watch female stand-ups, dude.
I'm going, dude.
Yeah, dude.
So yeah, like one time, like I matched.
Karen Feehan, dude.
That's who.
I
Well, that is
subscribed to her
porn.
OnlyFans, dude.
You can get some porn.
I
of Karen
can get
Fee.
some. Yeah.
No, like I once had I was supposed to have a date with this girl. I met her on an app and we were texting back and forth, and then like she rescheduled on me like once or twice, and then when we finally I get to the restaurant where we're supposed to meet, and I was like we meet at I get there at 7:00, and then around like 7:05 7:10 I was like, hey, just letting you know I'm sitting at the corner chilling, I'll, whenever you're ready. And then by 7:20 I was like, I don't think she's coming. And then like I checked, I noticed that she like unmatched me from the app. It was called Baklava. It was a Arab dating app. Don't do it. I wish I was lying. Yeah.
Baklava?
Yeah,
Great.
I know.
That's
and
funny.
then after and then I checked Instagram. She like removed me, like unfollowed me and stuff. And I was like, what the fuck is going
Yeah.
on? Like,
Yeah.
and I was like, I know what you were going through. You were probably like going through every scenario of like what is happening. You're trying to
Yeah.
break down, trying to make it seem like it was your fault. And it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you just dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
And it's so funny because like I got on baklava because I was always dating non-Arabs, and then my friend was like, "No, start dating Arabs. It's the little things." It's the I was like, "Okay, fine."
Yeah.
I get on this app called baklava. I start matching all these Arab girls, and they were all like weird. But I was like, "Fine, this one's in LA. The other
Yeah.
ones were like not even in the city." And then while I was just like stood up, sitting in the restaurant alone, you
Yeah.
kind of feel dumb.
Yeah.
You feel pathetic.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you're that guy that got stood up. Everyone else is looking around.
Yeah.
Because when I was closing the tab, the bartender was like, "Hey, man, it happens." Right?
Oh.
Like they all
Oh,
knew.
no.
It's like, dude, I wish.
Everyone
Oh,
knew.
Don't
no.
say that to me.
And I'm just sitting alone in my car, and I was like, this is God's telling me to go back to white women. Like, it's the little things.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the little things.
things, like how they stand you up.
Yeah.
At least they have the nerve.
Yeah.
At least, white and black women, that's just my track record. Okay, it's not my preference, all right?
Yeah.
White and black, and nothing in between.
Yeah.
No gray area with my
Yeah.
women.
None of them. I want you either white or black. That's it. Binary.
Yeah.
But like that's but yeah, like I don't know.
That's
I
wild.
what I'm saying is I feel you.
Yeah.
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 I
Yeah.
feel you, dude.
Well, it's funny. I went through like a similar sort of trajectory in that like there was a period of time where I was dating
He was
like
on
whoever.
baklava.
I was on baklava. I was on black lava. I was on yellow lava, dude. I was on them all, dude. And then I was like, okay, like I kind of want to date more like intentionally and date someone like seriously. So I started trying to date Christian girls. And dude,
I'm sorry.
and like I'm Christian and like I go to church like
Yeah.
and like it's hard to, and I'm sure you get this. It's hard to be religious and a comedian. Like you get judged. I say
Yeah.
this all the time. I get judged by the Christian community for being a comedian,
And you
and I
get
get
judged.
mocked by the comedy community for being a Christian.
Right.
And it's very like it's tough to like navigate. And then these Christian girls just like judge me based off my comedy and not even like knowing who I am.
Yeah.
You know, it's like now I am very authentic on stage and in the comedy I do, I think. But like it's still like I'm trying to make people laugh, and that's like a joyful thing.
You're throwing
Right.
things at the
Yeah.
wall to see what sticks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I do improv
Yeah.
mostly. So it's like
Yeah.
I never know what I'm gonna say, dude. I
Yeah.
don't even know what's going on up here half the time, dude.
Yeah, yeah, but also like as a person who's also like, you know, I'm a Muslim and I'm not even like that religious, but I'm still like I consider myself a practicing Muslim. But I feel you with the comedy thing where I'm like, no, like I have to tell these jokes, but honestly, you will find your audience. Like you will find those Christian joke goers. Christian joker. No, those church going Christians, but then they're gonna see your comedy. It's like, no, I fuck with comedy, and they're a fan because they get.
I always say those
they
are
get the world.
those
you
are
know?
girls that can hang.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah,
That's my
Funny girls,
slang.
sense of
Yeah.
humor. But you're gonna
Yeah.
find your audience. It's like, I mean, especially last night or even tonight too, where like I'll have like audience members. Like it's like a girl wearing a headscarf and you know with her husband, and they get the jokes and they understand that it's comedy and they have a sense of humor. However, I've had religious people where I've done a certain joke and they've done, and you'll know when you see me tonight, they've done this.
Oh yeah, hell yeah!
But
That's the reaction I want.
Josh
See,
loves that reaction.
my favorite reaction, I would take this over a laugh any day. I love that.
Really?
I love it so much. We
That-
did a thing at Dallas Comedy House once where we played teachers, and there was one guy in the audience who's supposed to like keep heckling us and we're supposed to get him in trouble as the teachers. He's the bad student in our class. And one of the bits that we did was he goes and hands him a gun and goes, "Take this out in the hallway, and you know what to do with it," or whatever. And no reaction from the audience other than one girl went. And I've never been happier.
It was
I prefer
pretty
that.
awesome.
That
I
was
liked it a
so
lot,
cool.
too. I was
I
like-
love discomfort. I love one of
People
our
were-
previous podcasts. We had one of Lauren's friends on, one of our good friends, and she said, "Oh, Josh," and something I said, it filled my heart with so much
You know
joy.
what? You're gonna love this story. You're gonna love this story. So I'm in sketch at Dallas Comedy House. I think you were my TA, maybe.
Oh.
But it was I was doing
Yeah.
sketch 201, I believe.
Yeah.
And wow, I'm blanking on her name. She's the redhead. Starts with-
Roxanne.
No, starts with an L. Wow, I'm blanking on her name right now.
I won't remember the names.
Yeah, no, she's
They're all dead
Lauren.
Lauren. I think that's her
Yeah,
name.
Lauren.
to me.
No, not Lauren. No. She.
We'll bleep that.
Bleep that out.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm blanking. God damn it! But wow, I feel so bad right now. But she was one of my teachers. But anyways, I kept trying to pitch this this small little blackout sketch. I kept pitching it, and then everyone was like, "I don't know, Ahmed." And then we were like, "Fine, we'll do it." So basically, it was a blackout sketch. It was Sean who was just. It's like a dark mid-lit room, and he's smoking a cigar. And then I walk in, I go, "Sir, your wife was just hit by a train." And he goes, "Well, how'd the train get in the kitchen?" Now,
That's good.
since the beginning of the when we were writing the sketch for the show, and this was guys, I was like what 24 years old.
Yeah.
I was thinking like, yeah, man, this is hilarious. It's edgy. I was just trying to.
You tapped into our audience right
Yeah.
now.
So then like I'm sitting there trying to pitch it, and then like the whole class was laughing so hard. So then and then the teacher at the time, I can't forget her. I don't know why I'm forgetting her name, but like she was just like, I don't know. Let's just like let's try to make it a runner. So I go, okay, how about this? The next one. So what's connected to it? It's a woman. She's like just cleaning the kitchen, and all of us were like chugga 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 chugga, and then we break apart, we stab her, and then we go back to train. Chugga, chugga, chugga.
Oh,
So
That's
so
great.
we ended up doing it.
Yeah.
So we ended up doing it. So it's opening night, full room, right?
Yeah.
Fucking.
I'm gonna love this.
And then it's Bonnie, Sally, Emily, and like
Yeah.
all these like all
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
all in a troop. They're all like sitting in the middle, up front and center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go, your wife was just hit by a train. And he goes, how'd the train get in the kitchen? All of them did this. Ah! Oh, come on! Like really? Like everyone, not just them, but everyone. Oh! Like just like boiling. Like they were so angry.
Hell yeah.
And like they were, and then my favorite, I forgot which one of them, but they were like, Ahmed, you can do better than that. I was like, I know, but
I
I think that was
I'm
your
on the
peak,
record.
dude.
I'm on the record. That is as good as it gets.
Yeah.
they were,
that is
they
mwah.
were, the whole room, even my friends who came, they were like, yeah, like I was like, what do you think?
we should have been at that show.
Like,
Dude, I would have lost. I think that's
I think
hilarious.
I wrote so many sketches that got on, and it was great. They
Yeah.
sold very well. But that was the one I was so proud of. I was like, huh? What do you think?
I could see Sean like delivering that.
Dude,
perfectly,
yeah,
too.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
I love Sean.
Yeah.
Sean's great.
Yeah.
That is so goofy. Man. We had we were running a variety show at this theater here in Chicago, and we were booking stand-ups, and one of the stand-ups was like very new at stand-up, and we're giving him a chance to try out some material. And he had a joke that didn't go over well, and it wasn't, that great either. It was just like, hey, I'm trying to be a real progressive guy. I'm trying to be more progressive. I just can't get behind armpit hair on girls. I think it's gross. And there's no punchline. It was just like he's working something out, right? No one laughed, and that's the punishment, right? When you do a joke and it doesn't work, the punishment is no one laughs,
Right.
and then you feel awkward on stage.
Right.
And then you bomb. the
Yeah,
rest of
then
your
you
set,
bomb.
probably.
Yeah.
And you probably either rework the joke or don't do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the owner, one of the owner's wife of the theater, had to have a sit-down meeting with me and Lauren about I don't feel comfortable with the acts that you're booking. It clearly came from a place of hate. What he said, I'm like, that comes from a place of hate. I don't know. It just came like his premise was I'm trying to be more progressive, and
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think it's coming from a place of hate. It didn't work. It's not funny. We could book funnier comedians.
Yeah.
If she were to start and be like, hey, can you guys book someone funnier? I'd be like, yeah, totally. Yeah, no, I
Right.
get that. But it was like, you can tell when comedy comes from a place of hate. And I was like, clearly you can't. Like, clearly
Yeah.
you have no
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
It's so strange to me.
Wait, the owner's wife.
The owner's wife.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
always.
correct.
And now all of a
Wives.
sudden,
Yeah.
yeah. Wives, huh?
Yeah.
Thinking they have some power.
Listen.
All right.
Listen, the guy that ran the theater, his wife ran that theater.
Yeah.
110%.
Oh,
yeah.
Like, I feel like he was very much a pushover. They had 2 kids, and their 2 kids came in. I forget their names, but it was something like Ocean. and-
Crash.
Yeah, Crash.
Crash
and-
was one
yeah.
of them. I
Something
think his
like
name was
weird.
Crash. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. And their kids would just be knocking shit over, going, "Shut up, fuck you," like bad kids. and his whole approach was like, "No, that's a no word. You don't say that." This was like the most pushover.
Were they under? Okay. Were they like prepubescent children?
Oh yeah, they were
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
children,
yeah.
All right,
like
this
little
is-
kids.
Yeah. My mom's philosophy is hit them.
Yeah, that's both my parents' philosophy. Hit them.
Yeah.
Get the belt.
That also sells the Muslim religion. Just saying.
Yeah. That's true.
That's
true.
right. That's right.
I'm still on
Wow.
this. We're still on this.
Yeah.
That's great. I think I might join. My parents would be pissed, but I go, hey, they raise their children the same way that you did. That would actually be a great selling point if I'm like, Mom, I'm Muslim now. She'd be like, you're what? I might have a real redneck.
Yeah.
And she's like, you're what? What are you now? And I'd have to be like, no, Mom, that means I'm going to hit my kids. And she'd go, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you have a
really?
pamphlet?
Can I check? I'm like, Mom, let me get you on baklava.
Yeah.
We love guns too.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, yeah.
There's lots of
AK-47s.
Yeah, they love Muslim. Yeah.
Why the fuck do they hate Muslims in the South?
Dude, I don't.
What the fuck is that
Because
shit?
there's so many similarities.
Yeah.
So many
Yeah. It
sounds
similarities.
like it.
Yeah. Gay people. Yeah. Not me. I love gay people. I love my. Okay.
Yeah.
My mom. I have a joke about it tonight, but my mom. We're working on it. We're working on it.
My mom, I was just talking just a casual conversation with my mom recently with Lauren and just how'd your day go, blah, blah, blah. And my mom just casually brings up, she's like, oh, I got accused of being racist at work today.
Really?
That's like a regular thing. I have we grew up redneck. Like my
What
grandparents.
part of Texas did you grow up?
Keller, Texas.
Oh,
yeah. And
fuck.
it's nice now, but like back in the 90s, that was
No,
like a small fucking town. That was
Yeah.
like nothing. But yeah.
No,
and
there was a branch of the KKK there.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a
Oh, I
branch
went
of
to
the KKK.
I went to school. My roommate was from Vidor, Texas. Do you know about Vidor, Texas?
Yeah.
Vidor's like, if you just Google Vidor, Texas, it's like, is Vidor the most racist country in the United, or the most
City.
racist city in the United States?
Yeah.
It's that's crazy.
I've heard about Vidor because my little brother got. It's a long story, but long story short, we had a family friend who got addicted to meth. It's a thing in our family, but anyways, got addicted to meth, and he was living in a trailer in Vidor, Texas.
Damn.
And then he was like he convinced my brother to like take him back to his trailer there, and he drives him there, and then like one of the street signs was like N-wordville or something like that. Like that
Jeez,
was just
that kind of
one
stuff.
of the streets. Like it was just like it's one of those sundown counties type of situations. So that's
Definitely.
how what I've heard about Vidor.
One of my
And they're all on Blacklava.
They're all on it. But yeah, it's insane. Yeah. No, Texas is wild. That's why like every time I meet friends who like leave Texas, they all say the same thing. They're like, thank God I got out of Texas.
Yeah, there's certain areas like I wouldn't mind being closer to my family, especially when I have a kid. I'd like my kid to be with their grandparents and everything. But like I said, like in Texas, it's super easy to be very liberal in Texas because you're surrounded by like just the most conservative redneck crazy. And then you come here and that doesn't exist.
Right.
But it's like everybody is like,
too
we
far
have
the
to
other
fight
way.
racism. And I'm like, then
Yeah.
go to Texas. Like,
Yeah.
why are you here?
Yeah. Over here is
Yeah.
like, well, I don't know. There's some racism in Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
We've said that there's like
More here than like I saw in Texas a lot.
especially
Really?
segregation. Like
Oh, yeah.
like the way the cities are segregated here, it's crazy. Like
In Chicago.
oh yeah. I feel like in Texas at least like it's like separated by poor and rich. It's like but
Yeah.
here it is separated by race. Like it is
Oh, yeah.
very strange how like I don't know. I rarely see white people and black people hanging out together here.
Wow.
Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I just don't hang out in cool spots. I don't know. But yeah.
Well, this part of Oak Park is pretty like black.
Yeah.
And like I'll go to the gas station and like for
Yeah.
a while I was smoking Black and Milds.
Yeah.
Like just which is crazy that I did that. I don't really understand.
I like Black and Mild.
I do
but
too,
it's
but
so bad for your lungs.
Yeah,
they're
dude.
terrible for your lungs,
Yeah.
but I like them.
but I would always go up and like I'd go into this gas station and like all these black people getting lottery tickets, which I also love, and Swishers and Black and Milds, and
Yeah.
I'm like, and the only thing is like I don't smoke Newports. I
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
Newports, but like I would go and get like a Black and Mild, and then like I'd kind of like get looked at because I'm the only white person in this gas
Yeah.
station, and then I get like Black and Milds, and these guys are like. I was gonna say something else, and I'm not gonna say that. But like, they're like, my boy. You know?
I think I know what you were gonna
yeah.
Think real hard.
say.
Yeah.
I think I can tell what you were gonna say, and I'm glad you didn't.
yeah, that was good.
That is great. That is your Black Lava
Yeah.
profile.
Yeah.
Is like love Newports, love Black and Milds, love lottery
Yeah.
tickets.
yeah,
And
dude.
it's him in cornrows.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Chains
Yeah.
pushing.
I love it, dude. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, let's get to some stories. We got a
Yeah.
couple little stories
Yeah.
here that we
Oh,
want to
yeah.
talk about. And Ahmed, you're in LA now, and
Yes.
so we wanted to talk a little bit about what's going on in LA,
Okay.
and that is the writers' strike.
Right.
Huge writers' strike. Do you remember the original writers' strike in like 2008?
Yeah.
I remember the Lost episodes.
the the show Lost.
Yeah. Well, they
Yeah.
had the writer strike happened, and like a few episodes are like where they had shitty writers, and they're just like dumb.
That is strange.
Yeah.
A lot of shows, like, either they just went on without their writers and it just sucked for a few weeks, and then, or they, like, just stopped and took a break, which a lot of shows are doing now, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
But anyway, I pulled up this thing from Impact, which I hate this article, or I hate this account on Instagram. They post a lot of shit. But thousands of Hollywood film and TV writers are on strike for the first time in 15 years. If you're not sure what's going on, here's a rundown. After streaming services gained popularity, working conditions worsened for film and TV writers. In recent years, their pay has decreased by 4%. Writers are working less often because streaming shows typically have fewer episodes than broadcast shows, and the number of staff in writers' rooms has decreased significantly, forcing writers to take on more work. That's all reasonable, I guess. But here's the thing: is I do remember in 2008. The writer's strike happened when there were shows like The Office, Parks and Rec, and Community. That was what was on TV. I really, if we're not paying the writers of David S. Pumpkins on SNL, I really don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Don't pay them more. As a matter of fact, hang them in the public square for all I care.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. But like, it's like I'm never gonna get a job in LA.
Yeah.
No. It's fine. I'm such a DIY social media guy. Like they're not gonna hire. Like, what are you, Indian, Yemeni? Same thing. Like, I was literally just telling Andy, I've had like, they're like, what do you want? We already have Kumail Nanjiani. Like, I'm like,
well, that's not the same.
Like,
Jesus.
Yeah. So no, at this point, no. This, if anything, this will benefit my career. Right.
You'll gain 20 listeners from us, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's all I want. Come through, become a breadcrumb. No, I do have some friends who are right now going through the writer's strike.
Yeah.
I will say, if you have been reading, their signs are fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah,
dude, they're so good.
Do you know of any of them?
Yeah, well, there's one. It was like, without us, what would Jenna Ortega have to punch up? Because in an interview, she said, I had to punch up all the lines.
That's so embarrassing.
Yeah, or
I had to punch up their lines.
Or there was one. There was a couple that made me laugh really hard. I have to like pull up, but some of them just put like writer strike signs. But there were really good ones. There was one actor who was like, I'm appalled. I literally have no idea. No, he goes, I'm an actor. I literally have no idea what to say.
Oh, look at this. The best picket signs from the Hollywood writer strike.
There have been like really good ones.
Without writers, what the fuck does that say?
Meredith Grey?
Meredith Grey would not be a surgeon. No students could attend Abbott Elementary, and Logan Roy would be alive. Hey, look,
I don't understand
if this person is out of a writing job, I don't care, and I get it.
Let's see.
Wrote ChatGPT this. I mean, that's okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
Succession without writers is just The Apprentice. That's a good one.
That's good.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so far, men 1, women 0 on these signs. I'm just calling this.
This one was good.
ChatGPT doesn't have childhood drama. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Let's see here. Our therapist keeps saying we have to stand up for ourselves. So here we are. Sorry. I like your offer as much as you like an angry female lead. Okay, I get it.
That's
I get
funny.
it. Because no one likes it. I get it. I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore. Was not written by a producer. Nice.
That's good.
This isn't 1984. Look, I'm just like, what's going to happen to Young Sheldon?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Not Young Sheldon.
You're going to be the villains in the limited series about this.
It's okay. It's okay because Pfizer they'll hire a bunch of people to fill up the writer's room. And yeah.
That's
good.
Young Sheldon will just be Young Vaccine.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
That would be a crazy. Now, I think we should go on strike.
Yeah, because we're not getting paid over at the Working Class Podcast.
We literally, and I mean this, and I'm not making a joke, we get paid $0.
$0.
Are you fucking kidding?
$0.
No advertisements? What?
No.
We have
Well,
advertisers,
we have
and we'll
ads.
read an ad later.
Yeah.
They pay us $0.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just wait till you hear who these ads are from.
No,
But
I can't believe it 'cause I don't even have an ad on my podcast to not pay me money, so I'm even more upset.
I wish I had an ad to not pay me money.
If you want the Working Class Podcast to go on strike, leave us a comment.
Yeah, leave us a comment below. We're
Leave us
happy to go on strike.
Yeah, leave us a comment of what we should put on our picket signs.
We'll literally just have Byron here in the podcast. He'll take over while we go on strike. And it's
You'll
just,
lose all your viewers.
Yeah, Byron's like, now I had something I was going to say, and this time I'm going to say
I'm on Team Oil, dude. Yeah. You guys heard about the firmament?
All right, today's topic, Flat Earth.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's topic.
Raccoons.
Yeah, but then again, it's like y'all know advertising, but so many Patreon subscribers. So
Yeah,
many.
dude.
Like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right, brother.
Oh,
Speaking
yeah.
the truth. All right?
You need a Patreon. We don't even have one yet.
Yeah.
And they're like, get a Patreon.
Yeah.
We want to hear you say what you're not allowed to say.
Yeah.
You become a what was it, an anchor on OAN,
Yeah.
which I just learned about last night.
One American News.
One American
Yes.
Network
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I say it like I know it really well. Yeah, like One American Network or whatever.
No,
Whatever it is.
What my friends were telling me last night, they were like, they make Fox News look like liberals.
That's true. They
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
It is kind of nuts.
But yeah, so the
That's
writer's
funny.
strike, what's going on? I think your listeners really need to know about this.
Well, let me ask, what would it take for you to go on strike? Like, what kind of injustice would need to happen to you personally for you to say,
Yeah.
I'm striking?
like, fuck this.
Yeah.
I know, it takes a lot, because at this point, I'm like, I'm over
Well,
it.
you're already on. You're,
I'm over it.
Same
Yeah.
here.
Straight
Yeah.
up. I'm so
Like,
tired, dude.
I could just take all the abuse in the world.
I
If I had a
know.
job in in the creative field, I would just take it.
well,
Yeah.
he's on strike from baklava. So
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. You know what? Thank you, Lord. I'm on a strike for me and my fellow brown men. Can we? You know what? I want a date outside of my race, and I don't want shit for it. God damn it. There's a difference between preferencing outside of my race and to a brown guy who would just take what he can get.
Yeah.
You know?
He's on strike, folks.
I'm on
You're-
strike.
You're not
God
going to find
damn
him
it.
on the apps.
Ahmed's on a sex strike.
And therefore, I will not have sex with anybody until
they have sex with me.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking you. It's you.
Oh, yeah. Damn it.
That's hilarious.
Oh, my God.
It's like, no, you're doing a great job. Thank you. I like accidentally become a feminist, like just the best feminist in the world.
I'm never going to fuck any of you. It's your choice to fuck me.
And they're like,
Yeah, all right.
Agree.
Okay. Okay.
You inadvertently just get so much sex
Yeah.
after.
Yeah, it takes a man to make feminism make sense.
I'm getting all this sex, but it's from brown women. I'm like, no, 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 no. Just white and black. That's all.
I made it clear, nothing in between.
I made it clear earlier in this podcast. Just black or white women. Nothing in between. Oh, man, I'm going to get canceled.
Don't worry, we have no listeners.
Oh, no. I'm going to promote this.
Hell yeah, hell
Like,
yeah,
I've never been funnier on a podcast.
hell yeah.
No, honestly, I was just like, I was like, it's not really a strike. I was just like getting upset of like, you get stuck with the comparison game of like, oh, I'm not selling enough tickets as the other people in my circle. But then you're like,
Yeah.
it's fine. I'm not an accountant and I'm, I'm surviving. So
Yeah.
and I'm
Yeah,
happy.
absolutely.
So
Yeah.
at this point, and I'm
Yeah.
like, listen, like I'm going to Dubai next week.
Hell yeah.
They're paying for my flight and hotel. Like, what more could you ask for?
Yeah.
Dude.
And a little bit, and like some money, you know.
Absolutely. You don't have to have some bullshit job that you use to pay the bills. You have something that you do that you're
Right.
passionate about.
Right.
And
I'm
that's
very
like-
fortunate. So.
That makes all the difference in the
Yeah.
world.
Right, so
That's,
that's-
living the dream.
Yeah. So, and I think like the money will come.
Yeah.
Like and yeah. Wait, wow, this got serious and deep real quick.
That's
Yeah,
totally
that's
fine.
fine. Yeah.
Hey, it can get serious.
Oh, sorry. Hookers. Yeah, but I think Ocon. But yeah, honestly, yeah, I don't think I have anything else to strike. What are you guys gonna strike about?
I don't know. See, that's the thing is we just have day jobs, so it's like I want to strike. I'd love to go into the office and be like, you know what? I quit. I'm on strike, and then do something creative instead.
Right. Like, all right, fine.
All right, fine. You
Yeah.
can leave.
Yeah, you weren't even that good. That's
Exactly.
You know what? I'm gonna admit something. I quit before they could fire me in my job.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah.
Because they were literally
Yeah.
like, we were gonna put you on performance review, and I was
Same
like,
here.
that's good because I knew I was not good at the job.
That was me when I was an elementary school teacher before we moved to Chicago. Like, if I hadn't quit, I would have gotten fired for sure. Like, and I always say, like, oh, I'm so thankful we moved to Chicago and like found something because I would have I would have ended up getting fired for sure.
What-
I was missing all the time. I didn't want to go. I hated being there. I couldn't get any of the resources for my classroom. I couldn't get through to any of the kids. Everything like about the curriculum sucked. Like, and you have to follow their curriculum. I taught music for K through 5th grade, and all of my students are poverty. Like, all of my students are mostly Mexican students. I had like 80% Mexican, 10% black, and whatever the remainder is other, they said. And so most of my students were low income. They had difficult home lives. They had their parents weren't in the situation, like usually raised by cousins, siblings.
Yeah, dealing with like real heavy shit at home, and then they come into the classroom and they give them like baby music.
I
to
literally,
play.
they come in the classroom and I go, each of us is a flower growing in life's garden. And these are the songs like you have to teach them. You can't talk about pop music. You can't talk about like the music that they like, the music that they hear at home, the music that they get from their cousins, their siblings, their parents. And so they feel baby.
Even like their own like cultural music. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, they would
Definitely.
have liked that too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I also think when you have, if you have a tough home life, you're forced to mature quicker. Like you're forced to like take care of yourself a lot faster, and they don't like being babied. Like they don't like coming in and I sing like baby songs to them, and that's what they would tell me to my face. They're like, they were like, "This is a baby song, mister. Like I don't want to do the baby song."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't want to make you do the baby song, but I have to because they're gonna come in and watch me teach you. And if I don't do the baby song, I'm getting fired."
Yeah, they're all bumping and grinding to reggaeton.
They do. They love reggaeton. Yeah, absolutely.
I said reggaeton, reggaeton.
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 Rigatoni.
Yeah, reggae. You made it Italian. Reggaeton.
Yeah.
As a white guy, I feel like I have an obligation to like pronounce those types of words wrong, like reggaeton.
Reggaeton.
Like I don't want to be the guy at the Mexican restaurant that's like, can I get a quesadilla and enchiladas? I want to be the guy that's like, yeah, give me that quesadilla and the enchiladas.
Well, because if you try to pronounce right, you're trying too hard.
I'm trying too hard.
Dude.
That's it. That's it.
Whoa.
What do you mean?
I love the thing is I can roll my R's. and I'm gonna use every opportunity to roll. Sometimes I throw a rolled R in there when it's not like
When it doesn't make any sense at all.
quesadilla. Quesadilla.
That's why he wanted to say that
Queso.
word that he was going to say.
Yeah.
He wanted to roll that R.
I did.
It's not just a hard
It's
R.
not a soft R. It's
rolled
not a hard R. It's a rolled R, baby.
Oh my God. That's great.
Oh man, I totally get it, man. Yeah. Being a teacher, and also it's like being forced to do. You don't have any creativity to do what you want to do. That fucking
Definitely.
sucks. Yeah.
Yeah. It feels like there's no way to reach those kids. There's no way to teach them anything because you're kind of stuck in this like, oh, the district says you have to do this. So I just stopped showing up. I was like, I'm sick and tired of waking up every morning and like just being like told to do something else when the kids don't want this. It's stupid. So most of the time I'm showing up and I'm showing videos, just like everybody's teacher who had a hangover. They would show up and I had a comedy show the night before. I'd drink like crazy. I'd show up at 7 a.m. and I go, we're watching Magic School Bus. Like that's what we're doing today.
Yeah, and they were like, hell yeah. So, yeah, they're excited.
Exactly.
Miss Frizz.
Miss Frizzle. Cool. I do want to let's move on to this story here because I thought this was pretty fucking funny. We like to react to stories on Reddit here and just kind of give our opinion on these. And this one is, today I fucked up when I suggested that my friends and I sleep together. Last year, my two friends, male and female, and I, male, made a pact to sleep together if none of us managed to get laid before we all turned 18. It was my suggestion. Joke at first, but underneath the humor, we began to explore the idea. That's always how like sexual things start too.
Yeah.
It's like it's a joke. It's like, hey, I'm gonna touch your dick, huh? Not really. And then it's like,
I'm gonna do it.
that look exactly. I'm gonna do it. Call it too much HBO or pressure to be sexually active, like most of our peers in high school. Less than 2 weeks ago, I turned 18. Both of my friends were 18 too, so it's time to get it on. Based on my knowledge, we were all still virgins. This morning at school, I asked my friends if we were going to go through with our pact or chuck it in the bin.
Chuck it in the bin.
Hey, are we gonna have sex?
Are we going to have sex or
All
not?
3 of us?
Yeah. He was waiting for that birthday,
Yeah.
too. Like,
Yeah.
just like, oh, it's tomorrow. I haven't had sex.
I've been saving my jizz.
Yeah, he had his calendar marked.
Yeah.
He's just losing virginity.
Yeah.
It's one of those rip-off
days.
for every
And it-
day.
One day.
And it's with 2 of his friends, so it was double V Day.
Yeah.
He's had like 5 opportunities to have sex, and he's like, no, I get to have sex with my friends if I'm still a virgin.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, man. My friends looked at each other like they were debating who was going to break the news. My female friend said she was no longer a virgin
no.
because she was sleeping with our male friend. So the 2 of them broke the pact and just had sex with each other and left out the 3rd guy here. My male friend said the 2 of them had been hooking up since the pact was made. Like, day of. They're like, hey, you want to fucking do this? Both of them implied that the pact prompted the 2 of them to test how attracted they were to each other. I asked if it was too late for my test. My male friend put his arm around our female friend and said the purpose of the pact was to help virgins, and they're not virgins.
Oh.
Isn't this
man.
heartbreaking? Isn't
This
it
is
Yeah,
sad?
kind of
heartbreaking.
sad, dude. Damn.
Yeah.
And then
Wait. Lauren, do you think this is sad?
No, I think it's funny.
Exactly. The 3 guys are like, man, he didn't get to have sex. Man, that sucks,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
we all feel his pain.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I
Oh.
just think it's funny because the day of, those 2 people were like, let's kick this guy out of the group.
They're like, hey, you want to fuck?
They're like, you don't like this guy, dude.
And I like how like they're not virgins anymore, and then as soon as they're not, they're like, we made this pact to help virgins.
Yeah.
And we're not virgins anymore. It's like just rubbing it in his face.
Bye-bye, virgin.
come
Yeah.
on. Yeah, dude. Which sucks is like, because he was the one that gave the idea and sparked it for those 2.
Yeah.
If anything, the male friend should look at him and be like, hey, bro, thanks for
I'll give
like,
you a
the
handy,
wink,
dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll
Do you-
suck your dick or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Or just a
You
little,
can fuck
like,
my ear.
A consolation prize of
Yeah.
just like, hey, I'll finger your ass.
Yeah.
just for as a thank you, you know?
Oh, man. Do you think that because I wonder how long it was between pact and turning 18. Like, do you think that they
Wait,
have
did
been-
it say?
It
Well, we
didn't-
got one more paragraph. Let's read it.
Okay, let's
So
see
they're not
here.
married.
My female friend said the threesome would never have worked because we were too inexperienced.
I get it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Although she
weird.
had sex with the other guy, totally fine, no problem. She begged me not to take it personally and said I was good at making her laugh, whereas our male friend was good at making her orgasm. That's just so
come
mean.
on.
She's
You
like
know what's
trying.
so funny?
I know.
What's so funny is like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm hilarious. But we're gonna listen. You know what I mean?
It's-
We ain't batting hundreds,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
We ain't
This-
batting hundreds, you know? Like the times that that I don't make you come, I'll make you laugh. All right.
Yeah.
And feed you pizza. But-
Definitely.
Yeah.
And that's you know what, honestly, for some women, just as good.
There are some women or just some people in general. I won't generalize just women. There are some people that like do not want to mix funny and sexual. Like they cannot do those 2 things. When they find out you do comedy, it's like a turn off for them. You know what I'm talking about?
Right,
Like,
it's like
Yeah.
you're my entertainer. You're not. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
I've had that with like I feel that with like material like
Yeah.
girls that like go to clubs and see you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
you know Instagram model girls.
yes.
They're
Yeah.
like really hot and they're dumb, but but it's like if you're funny, you're just like you're the funny guy in the group.
Yep.
You're not like the sexy I want to fuck you type
Yeah.
of guy. They're
Right.
not. Yeah,
You're not
in this
mysterious. You
box.
have to be like mysterious and
Yeah.
kind of like
Well, because they're really dumb and they can't process
yes.
like complex.
They
So
don't have
can't-
complex emotions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't know. Like they always have to put you in a box. They're really
Okay.
And there are some men who are the same way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
You know, that's
definitely.
why they see a funny girl, they don't know what to do.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So-
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what to do. Fuck them.
Yeah. Because that's all they're good for. Just fucking. And
Okay.
honestly, not all attractive people are good at sex. So
That's
let's
true.
just keep
That's
going.
very true.
All right, they
Yeah.
don't.
Hey, and a lot of attractive people are not funny at fucking all.
Not at all. Not at all.
I
What
want
were you
to.
gonna say?
Yeah, I want to. So we were talking about sex and funniness, I
Yeah.
guess, and sexy times. And I want to throw this joke at you guys to see what you guys think. So I'm on keto right now,
Yeah.
and I was about to go down on this girl, and I said, "Are there any carbs in this?"
That's funny. That's
Isn't that
great.
good? Yeah, I feel pretty proud of that
This
one.
is what I do right before.
What'd she say?
And she laughed.
She said,
Yeah.
She
please,
laughed.
she
Yeah.
said, please leave.
Yeah. She squirted all over me, dude.
I like to go down there and go, slop is served.
Oh my god, dude.
Is that work? Is that funny?
Andy is so disappointed. You got your reaction.
Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I need.
Well,
I need a,
well, I
ugh.
call him to the bedroom with a suey.
He's like Skitters, his
Yeah.
cat grabbing food.
Yeah.
I'm like running.
Yeah.
You can hear my
Yeah.
feet. Oh my god.
So it works out. It works
Yeah,
out.
okay. All right. So okay.
Back to the story
He
here.
said I was good at making her laugh, whereas our male friend was good at making her orgasm. That fucking hit me.
Yeah,
dude.
No,
That hit
those
me
things
hard.
aren't like exclusive. Like those aren't things
Yeah.
aren't mutually exclusive. You can make them laugh and orgasm.
Yeah,
You can do
dude.
both. Some men can do both. Good men can do both.
Yeah. Right.
Find
Hey,
yourself a
and
man.
I don't know if you what's your demographic, but hey, I could do that. You know what? I'll fuck all your 5 listeners. Fuck it.
Hey, if you're listening to the podcast and you got, you're just hankering for a fucking.
Yo, and you're in LA? or honestly, look at my tour dates. If I'm in your city, guess what? Because I'm going to need a place to crash, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This man needs some slop. All right. Anyway, my male friend said he could do both before tickling our female friend, and until she laughed.
My.
His hands were all over her. Not gonna lie, it was uncomfortable to watch. If I knew the outcome of the pact would not only keep my virginity intact, but also turn me into the third wheel, I would have said nothing at all. Now, again, I do think, and he didn't really say this or specify it, but I love that, like, the two that started fucking, they made the pact, they went home, and they're like, we're doing it now. We're doing it now. And then never told the guy.
Yeah.
Until he came to cash it in.
And then they put his arm around. Man, high
Yeah.
school is brutal.
High
dude.
school
Yeah.
is brutal.
High school is so brutal.
Man, I wish somebody had made this pact with me in high school. This would have been like, if someone made this pact with me in high school, and knowing me in high school, I would have been like, it's the best day of my life. I'm going to have a threesome, and that is awesome.
Yeah,
I was a
dude.
pervert in high school. I mean, just sex craze. That was all I cared about. Now I'm a little more mature, you know? I just get in
Just
there.
big pig
Yeah,
noises.
you literally, I was literally like, this is like 2 minutes after. Man.
You guys know I don't really do that, right?
Let's read the comments a little. What's the top comment?
Oh, man. This made me physically cringe as if I watched someone get kicked in the balls.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is what this
Yeah.
is.
Oh my god, dude.
That does suck.
I've-
That really sucks.
No, I've had I had a similar experience. This was actually freshman year of college,
Yeah.
right? So so basically like I was working out and there was this girl like I don't want to say names, but this girl we were working out for a while and we were all like part of this same friend group, right? And you know, I was always an ugly kid, and I grew into my looks. You know what I mean? I grew into my nose. I saw an old picture of myself. I was like, damn, I grew into my nose. I was such a skinny, small kid, and I had like a big old nose. Anyways, so I'm a freshman in college. I still have never like did anything with a girl or anything. So me and this girl, we were like hanging out, and then one day she was just like, hey, follow me, and then like she takes me to her car. We go to this like parking. We go to this parking spot behind a park, and then we started making out, right?
Yeah.
And me being the hopeless romantic, I like fell in love. I was like, oh my god, like just fucking, or we're gonna get married. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
you know, we
Yeah.
made out, and I was just like, wow, I finally kissed a girl. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then it was like me and the other guys were all hanging out, and then one of the guys broke the news to me. He was like, "Oh, dude, she was like blowing me these past like for like the past God knows she was like
She was blowing me right before you made
Yeah.
it.
yeah. She was blowing me, and then that hurt a lot, and then
Yeah.
like he broke the news to me like in person, right?
Yeah.
And then like. But what really got me angry, we were all hanging out together, and
Yeah.
then like me and our other group of friends, and then he goes, "Oh, so how did my dick taste?"
Oh,
And that fucking like really hurt me a
Yeah.
lot, You know what I
Because
mean?
you were like, it tasted good, man.
I was like, it was so good, bro. I want to suck your dick now.
Yeah.
Come on.
You were like kissing. You were thinking about, man, this does taste really good.
Are there carbs in that?
I think that's why I fell in love with her.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so mean though to be like, how's my
Yeah.
dick taste?
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
fuck
so,
that.
So obviously, and he's still one of my now.
Yeah.
Like he was always he was like my childhood best friend, and then this happened, and then it was like a test of friendship because it was like for like weeks on end, I just didn't want to be his friend. Like I
Yeah.
just ignored. But like he like went out of his way. He was like, no, I'm gonna win this friendship back. You know.
Nice.
And you know, it was kind of
That's
like
good.
a love story.
That is sweet. That's really
Yeah.
sweet.
No, but
yeah.
it was like, but you know, obviously I was like this super insecure kid, but now he's like, you know, he's married and stuff, and I'm an incredible, and I'm on a podcast telling you I'm gonna fuck your fans so I can sleep on your couch. So I'm perfectly fine, you know, everything's okay. Like,
Yeah.
everything's good, you know. My longest relationship was, you know, 8 months.
You're like,
perfectly fine, you know,
Yeah.
nothing wrong with me here. But yeah, okay, so yeah, but to that guy, it's like, you know, honestly, if he's the funny guy, and you know, I don't know if he's ever gonna. Well, he posted this 12 days ago. So Bamboo Exanado on Reddit, please, if you're watching this, like, just you know, just keep being the funny guy, dude.
Yeah.
Keep being the funny guy.
It will
seriously.
help your Riz, dude.
Yeah,
I know all the kids are saying
honestly-
Riz
And
these
honestly,
days.
honestly, like high school is brutal because
Yeah.
you know, like being the funny guy, you're just a funny guy. But
Yeah.
when you're in the future, being the funny guy helps you not just in dating life, but just everywhere
Socially.
in life, just socially.
Yeah.
Dude, when you're in a
Definitely.
dude, I've been invited to parties because they're like, you're fun, you're funny, and you will get people going. You know, so
Definitely.
you're that guy.
Absolutely.
Dude, I have some.
He might not be funny though. Just to clarify, he just goes
That's
around
true.
and asks people to have threesomes with him, and like,
Maybe that's
hey, you
his
want to
fun.
make a pact?
Yeah.
Or maybe that's just his humor.
Definitely.
I think this guy should send this threesome pack story to the producers of Young Sheldon because they're going to need material during the
Yeah.
writer's strike.
Yeah.
Amen.
This is a real coming of age story.
Amen.
So,
That's right. And no one wants to fuck Young Sheldon.
or
Oh.
maybe they do.
Hey.
So maybe.
If we send these guys over there, maybe they'll finally do the unthinkable and make young Sheldon a fuckable little boy.
Oh, god damn it.
See, there we got the response. Hell yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Wow, you really do like.
I really do
And
like
me and
that.
Lauren are laughing. We're terrible people.
Yeah.
No, I really do.
Well,
like
it's just like every single episode of this show, there's always something like that
That's
from
true. I
Is that-
almost named 2 different episodes. Byron fucks a little boy or something. Just because it's fun. I've said it now on the third. This is the third time I've
third
said it.
time it's been said.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
I love
God.
it.
These jokes are haram, right?
Yo, 100%.
Yeah.
But this is back to the whole Christian thing
Yeah.
where it's like I will fast
Yeah.
Ramadan and I'm fasting and I eat a date and I pray and then in a green room of a comedy club and then I would get on stage and say horrific
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
worst stuff. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's why I got into stand-up
Yeah.
comedy. I'm like,
Definitely.
oh, I could say these things.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I won't feel judged.
Well,
and it's
I
just
told
funny.
Byron and I have talked about this, and we both agree that we think God has a sense of humor,
Yeah.
and probably a
100%.
very dark
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and
Well,
like,
there were prophets who had it too.
Yeah.
You know, but-
Yeah.
okay.
I've also like I've said before that like no one like these people that are judging me for my jokes or whatever,
Yeah.
they don't talk to God about like the comedy they do. They're never
yeah.
like I'm consistently being like, was that too far? How should I like it? And having this conversation, this ongoing conversation with God about like how to do comedy.
Yeah. How
And-
do I have a threesome?
Yeah.
How many packs a month can I make?
Yeah.
Can I keep?
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I keep smoking Black and Milds?
Yeah.
Is today the day for the lottery ticket?
Can I say the N-word?
Should I say it on the podcast?
Yeah.
Should I roll the R? Oh, man.
yeah.
Well, let's take a quick moment here to do our ad read. We do have a quick ad read for today. And feel free to chime in here if you think you can improve on these products because they don't pay us anything, so we have no respect for them. But Working Crass is proud to be sponsored by Severed Ties, Trust and Estate Planning. Do you have grandparents?
Yeah.
No,
No? You don't have any grandparents?
I never did.
Wow, that's impressive. I don't believe you.
No, they're all dead.
I have grandparents. I've only met 1 or 2 grandmas, but that's about it.
Wow.
Out of the 9.
I have both grandma and grandpa on both of my parents' sides, but then and I have 2 great grandmothers as well. So I'm filled to the brim with grandparents.
I don't have any grandparents, but for the ad read, the script says to say yes. So yes.
Well, folks, if you are a grandparent and you have grandkids and they are just acting like little shits, okay? They're getting into politics that you don't agree with. You know, they're arguing with you at the Thanksgiving dinner table.
They're dyeing their hair colors you don't like.
Dating people that you don't like.
They have armpit hair.
Yeah. They're just a disappointment to the family name. You probably don't want them in your will anymore, do you?
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's so difficult to take somebody out of your will when you're old, you know? You're shitting in a bedpan, you're pissing in a bedpan, you're stuck in a bed.
Your knees hurt.
You're in hospice. You know, you're being taken care of. How in the hell are you supposed to make it all the way to your law office and get them out of your will? Folks, Severed Ties Trust and Estate Planning is going to take care of you, okay? They're a legal service to write your undeserving, good-for-nothing grandchildren out of your will, right? Get those fucking kids out of your will. What do they need your fucking money for?
Yeah.
If they're going to vote for someone that you don't like, don't give them any fucking money. Get them out of there and get the good grandkid. Everyone has a good grandson. Everyone has a good grandson.
Everybody has
Or
a
granddaughter, but mostly grandson. Sorry.
It's in the script. It's in the script.
That's in the script. I didn't say that. So, folks, if you're an elderly person listening to Working Crass podcast, please give a call to Severed Ties or visit their website. You know, I know it's difficult for you older folks. Find the good grandson and ask him to visit the website for you. That is severedties.com. Use promo code Working Crass, and you can take 25% more out of your will for that grandson.
Severed ties for when you hate your family.
That's their jingle. What was that? Can I sing it with you?
Severed ties for when you hate your family.
Beautiful.
I have can I ask a question about them?
Yeah, sure.
What did they do?
You just visit severedties.com and go ahead and send that question over.
They have a contact page. You fill it out.
What do they do with
Type
the
in your
other
question.
half?
What do they do with the other half of what?
The tie.
What are you talking about? What's happening here?
You're going to end up having to apologize for this at the end of the podcast episode.
It's severed ties. We never said cut it in half. What are you talking about, half of the tie? What are you saying?
You're severing a tie.
Yeah, they're severing the relationship with that grandson so that they can give it to another grandkid.
Oh, they give the other half of the tie to the other kid. Okay.
Yeah. Why half? Where are you getting half out of this? Where are you getting half out of this?
Because he thinks it's a necktie that we're talking about, and we're literally cutting a necktie in half.
Is that what you think?
Yeah.
You idiot. Don't ruin our ad reads anymore.
No,
Folks,
I'm
visit
sorry, dude, I'm
severedties.com. Use that promo code Working Crass, and you're going to get your fucking good-for-nothing grandkids out of your will. Now, back to the show. Let's see here. There was one other story I wanted. That's pretty wild. Okay, I'm going to actually let Ahmed pick because we have a few different things here. We could go with
Sticking my dick in crazy.
Sticking My Dick in Crazy, or My Girlfriend Identifies as a Cat, or 10 Reasons Every Man Should Date a Woman Who Thinks She's a Princess.
Wait. 10 reasons every man should date a woman who thinks she's a princess. Let's go with this.
Let's go with this
Go
one.
with
here.
Because it's basically sticking dick in your crazy.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
And probably the same as dating a woman who identifies as a cat.
Yeah.
some
That
extent.
makes sense.
What was it? Dave Smith. This credit goes to Dave Smith, but we saw him recently, and his bit was that, like, you're not a princess. And he's like, all right, fine. Some of you women are princesses. If your mom's the fucking queen of a country, that's the only situation where you're a princess.
Right.
Anyway, I didn't wake up with a tiara on my head today. I don't own designer everything, and I don't show up to the gym in a fully made-up face. But I'm kind of a princess. Not a princess in the royalty way, but a princess in the I like to make sure everything is taken care of and that I show up looking well put together way. A princess in an I like to make a statement and match while I do it way. A princess in that I don't do things halfway. Instead, I go all the way. I already consider whoever wrote this undateable, completely undateable.
And they're also like trying to give reasons why they should date men should date her.
Yeah.
You know, it's
I like to do everything perfect. Look, you're a perfectionist, but a princess,
Yeah.
really? Imagine a guy being like, "I'm a prince."
Exactly, dude. It just doesn't
I'm
work.
a prince.
Well, we do a lot. Say thank you, king, or like
We do
like
that.
step up, king, and then
Yeah.
girls all call each other queens. So I get it.
yeah,
But
king and queen.
but that's more of like a social thing. It's not like
Definitely.
this psycho over here. Like I'm a princess. You're like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Here's 10 reasons why every man should date a woman who thinks she's a princess. 1, they're extremely detail oriented. The fact is, you might say I'm a princess, but I'll say it's not that I'm a princess, but I pay attention to detail. Then say that. That's
Yeah.
not what you're saying. She's like,
Yeah.
but I'll say I'm not a princess. No, you're not. This whole article's written because you
Yeah.
say you're a princess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, attention to detail, is that really like a princess thing? Isn't a princess thing like ordering people around to do the details for you?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Their beauty and go
There's
ahead.
beauty in the details, and when someone pays attention to all the nooks and crannies, it means she cares.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend in the jogging pants and tank top may be able to breezily make plans with you, but I'm getting the 411. If that makes me a princess, well then hand me my ball gown. I'm ready.
Okay, this is weird because it's like not only she's saying pick me, but she's saying like, let me tell you why that girl.
Yeah.
Even though you're probably into the girlfriend with jogging pants.
Yeah.
And stuff,
Yeah.
Dude, did she? I think she just like was recently rejected by.
A girl who goes to the
yeah.
gym.
Look at number 2.
The next one, number 2, they never wear yoga pants
Yeah.
outside of the gym.
Yeah.
This is she got
Yeah.
Yeah.
she got some
Sheesh.
girl who went to the gym a lot and wore yoga pants. She got picked over her. She's like, but I'm a princess.
Right.
But I'm a princess. I understand other people like to wear yoga pants everywhere, and that's cool. I don't care what you wear, really. Although,
Yeah, you do.
yeah, you do.
Obviously,
it's
you
one
do.
of the rules.
Yeah, you
it's
do.
one of the 10 rules.
Yeah.
Although I did have a friend show up to a party of mine in yoga pants, I admit I did think it was odd. But some people like to be comfortable 24/7, and that's okay. For them.
them.
For peasants.
I will,
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
peasants.
I will say, like, in college, I saw a lot of girls wearing yoga pants, and it was like, and I asked them, it was like, one, it was like, it's comfortable because
Yeah.
you're going to school and class or whatever, and a lot of them were being upfront. They were like, it makes my ass look good.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I don't
That
get
it does. dude.
Yeah.
Amen,
Hey,
brother.
bro.
Amen, brother. we just turned into an alpha male podcast.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this, all right? I wanted to work out, look good for me, because I'm the provider.
I'm the fucking prince.
I'm the kid. Listen, as long as she looks hot, it's all good. I'm funding her. She don't need to work.
Yeah, dude.
She doesn't need to talk. She doesn't need to say anything.
On my $60,000 a year salary.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I wear yoga pants at the gym. I wear yoga pants to jog. I wear regular clothes in public and to the store. And if I'm going out, I dress up. Perhaps this is because I never got to wear super frilly dresses as a kid, but this junior queen believes in cleaning up nicely unless she's sweating up a storm. So sue me.
Okay.
This is a headache, isn't it?
It's like she's like explaining who she is. It's like, dude, just be you and don't
Yeah.
quit trying to like prove yourself.
Definitely.
You know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I mean?
Definitely.
It's like,
But I still don't understand the logic here of why would a man care if you choose not to wear
men don't
yoga
give a
pants
fuck.
outside
Men
the
We
gym.
don't.
Men, we
No.
really
Yeah.
don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
we
no.
really don't give a fuck.
Not at all.
Yeah.
And we actually like don't even really like makeup. Like some girls like do a ton of makeup.
Yeah,
And it's, like,
you
too
know what I
much.
can't stand, and I don't understand. I won't say can't stand. I just don't understand lip injections, like really
Yeah,
big
yeah,
lip
I
injections.
don't understand. Or butt injections.
Yeah. When they look like.
Well, I
what the
like
fuck
some
did you just
types
do to
of
your
butt
ass?
injections.
Yeah.
Ugh.
What?
I said I like some types of butt injections.
Like your dick.
Yeah.
They color coordinate every single part of their wardrobe. That's number 3. I'm type A and organized. So if you check out my closet, you'll notice it's organized by item and color. These are supposed to be like reasons why you want to date.
Yeah, that's
her.
not that's a reason why
I'm
I
like,
want
I
to
don't
steer
give a shit
clear.
if you
Again,
color coordinate.
A man does not care what your closet
We really
looks
don't
like.
give a fuck,
Yeah.
dude.
And
I mean,
frankly,
as long as it's not like scary, like unhygienic, messy.
when you're
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, it is unattractive. I've been to a couple. I needed a place to crash.
You were hanging out with some of our fans.
yeah.
And I was at a certain city. I'm not gonna say which, but yeah, her apartment was a fucking I'm talking
Yeah.
about clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
By the
sounds
way,
like, sounds like a crass
now
wife.
that I'm thinking about it, I've been to 3 different cities, 3 different apartments where the girl's like, yeah, come back to my place, and it's just clothes
Yeah.
everywhere, and it
Yeah.
has.
Yeah.
There's a certain smell.
Yeah.
That's the Crass wipe smell.
Oh,
Yeah.
gross.
And you're just
That's
like,
that's the name of our listeners.
Crass
and
wipes.
you're just fucking your way out of homelessness. Like, just, like, let's do this, dude.
I
Oh
kind of,
my
I kind of
God.
like a girl that's messy.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
the trashy
because
ones, dude.
Yeah, but this is like, there's a difference between, but it was levels. There was messy. I could handle messy. It's like I've had a busy week. I haven't had time to clean.
Yeah.
There's that, and then there was like messy, unhygienic.
Yeah.
Dirty.
Yeah,
There's, like,
well,
messy and
messy,
dirty.
and
Yeah.
then unhygienic.
Yeah.
Unhygienic. This
Sticky.
is
Oh, sticky.
Sticky.
Oh, I can't do sticky at all. Sticky's bad.
I
Sticky's
can't do
real bad.
sticky.
I like sticky.
Mine's like, all my stuff is sticky.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
There's
you
a
don't
little honey
want
on things, dude.
a little like clothes spread everywhere. That's fine, but like dry crust on the panties. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, dude.
There, that's the sound I like, right?
You got me to groan. It takes a lot to get me to groan.
Dried
Wow.
crust on the panties. That sounds right up your alley. You like bread, dude.
What?
Not haram.
Oh
my
man.
God.
Anyway, okay, let's speed through some of these. Number 4, they stay far away from dirt and creepy crawlies. I save the dirty for the dirty jokes. This doesn't mean I won't run outdoors, hike, or go for a bike ride. This doesn't mean I don't like animals. I love cats and dogs, and sometimes snakes, but keep the snakes at your house. It means I won't be the friend signing up for the mud run. Oh, so you just don't like fun?
Yeah.
No, I kind of get this. It's like you're not going to be the person to go out in like the mud and dirt and like get dirty or whatever. But
Kind of like that too, though.
hey, Byron likes them filthy.
Yeah, dude.
Byron wants himself just a filthy, filthy
I want a
woman.
homeless girl. I want to give her a home.
Oh man, I saw a construction worker, female construction worker
Yeah.
recently, and she was like setting up one of those fences that kind of keeps the people away from the construction site. And she was bending over. She had plumber's crack. I've never seen, and she was very pretty. I've never seen a pretty woman working construction with a plumber's crack. Never seen it.
Where?
It was a good butt.
Where was she?
Where was?
This was over by our apartment. Why
Gotta find her?
Let's go.
You guys, like, where is she now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's her name? What is her handle?
Yeah. Okay. See, this I understand. Like, it's like there's so many women who are not down for the bugs and creepy call. I get that, and who just she doesn't like camping. Okay, I could see that. All right.
Yeah.
But honestly, camping. When I think of like,
But if you're a dude
hiking
who
and-
likes camping, then they really wouldn't.
Yeah, they're-
wouldn't be a good fit.
they're calling they call them granola men or granola.
Ooh, really?
Granola. What was it? It's a TikTok thing. It's like granola guys or something like
Gri-
that.
Gri-
grizzly
grizzlies?
man.
No, not grizzly. It's like granola something, but
Crunchy nuts.
I don't know, but basically it's like girls who are into those guys who are into like the
Nature.
beard flannel beanie who's always down.
Lumbersexual.
Yeah, lumbersexual is a good word. Yeah, like they just
Nice.
wanna be in nature and stuff.
Byron's
had
gonna
that
go update his
Yeah.
profile
And
today
I-
to
and I-
I'm a granola man.
I'm a granola man. All I
I'm a
got is
granola
granola.
boy.
Dude. Is granola keto?
I get it. Oh, yeah, but I get that. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm in the middle because I like camping and going out and
Yeah.
and hiking and all that shit. But also like I like a little bit of the bouginess, but I don't like too bougie, like too materialistic girls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like they will never go camping. Like their ideal vacations, like let's go to Cancun and and let's
Mhm.
go to like Ibiza and all that stuff. Like
Yeah,
but
let's
I
spend money.
right.
Yeah.
I want
right.
a girl who thinks a vacation is going to Portillo's. That's what I want, dude.
Oh
We're
my
going on
God.
vacation tonight.
You had me at
They
chicken fingers.
Or they call it staycation.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, how poor are you? We're having a staycation. We're getting a hotel 4 miles away.
Yeah.
Byron's having a steakcation, a steak and shake.
Yep.
That's
Oh,
funny.
man.
But I mean, now that I think, it's like I'm a little bit of both. But it's like
Yeah.
I want a girl that's down for both. I want a
Definitely,
very verse vacation girl.
Yeah,
But-
absolutely.
But like those, yeah. But
Yeah, you
Whatever.
don't want to go take her camping and then she rolls around in the mud. That's a little too much. But then you also don't want her to, like, if you're going to go off the road or, like, step in, like, grass, she's like, I'm not stepping in that. You know,
Yeah.
there's two extremes.
Right.
Yeah.
But definitely somewhere in the middle. Although I thought you didn't like the gray area. I thought you like one side
No,
or the
no,
other.
that's just
That's just skin
race.
color, baby.
Yeah.
skin color, white and black. Oh man.
Anyway, at number 5, they like dive bars, but don't ask them to go to the buffet.
Oh come on.
I like a nice cocktail lounge, but you'll find
That's
me
not a dive bar.
Yeah,
That is not a dive.
A
bar.
cocktail lounge?
yeah.
That's like a fancy.
Dive bars and buffets are very like different though. I
Yeah.
don't understand how these are like
Yeah.
related.
Buffets are the best. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Of course, don't try to take me to the Chinese food buffet. Fuck you. dude.
Racist.
Yeah. Yeah.
This princess is racist.
No, dude. I want to get super high with my lady and go to a buffet.
Sure,
Yeah.
absolutely. You know,
That sounds
all I
like a
want-
great vacation.
Here, you don't have to be a princess like to be attractive to men. All you literally for me, all you have to do is I think you're really funny, and oh, my heart melts, and that's all it takes.
I swear,
That's all you
dude.
need. That's all you need.
That's what I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
All I'm thinking of as I look inside of a buffet is how the Greeks used to eat until they puked, and the bacteria forming on the kung pao chicken just might be lethal. Thanks, but no thanks.
Isn't that crazy? That's just like
Okay,
That's
there
too
are
much.
plenty of clean buffets.
Yeah,
Bacteria is
absolutely.
good for you.
Byron wants to take them to a
It makes
dirty
you strong.
Yeah.
It makes you stronger, you dumb
Yeah.
bitch. So-
Byron's like Golden Corral. I want me a dirty.
Oh, wait, go to number 6. Go to number 6, because
They-
I already know this is toxic. Go.
Oh,
They don't
no.
care if you're not rich, but don't be cheap.
Oh,
This is such a I don't need a rich guy. My one love was not a wealthy man by any means. That said, manage whatever money you do have, whether it's 60K or 100K. That's like
That's a range.
I'm far
Yeah.
below that range.
Yeah.
And don't be cheap. No, this doesn't mean dinners out to 5-star restaurants, but it does mean making effort and occasionally splurging, as I'll splurge on my partners and never buy cheap chocolate. That's just tacky. What the fuck is cheap chocolate?
No. Cheap chocolate is like,
Hershey's?
and shit like that. You
Oh,
want your
Hershey's is good.
Yeah.
But I get if you're like, hey,
Yeah.
I bought you chocolates and it's a Hershey bar. That's not like buying you chocolates.
Yeah.
No, like a nice Ferrero. I love a good Ferrero Rocher.
Oh yeah, so
Bro,
good.
I could
What's
fucking-
that?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I think he just revealed his income.
Okay, but even
Shut up,
60K.
shut up, Black and Mild.
He's like, they don't have those at Golden Corral. No, totally. Number 7, they want to be showered with affection.
Oh, that's every woman.
yeah,
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
definitely.
No,
and
no, that's
most
good.
men too. Like I
Yeah,
think,
that's-
they-
every human.
That's just love. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't want to be ignored, and I like the affection of a man. Oh my God, that's dude.
Yeah.
Listen. If I have a standard with text compatibility. Like I don't
Yeah.
want you texting me back constantly.
Definitely.
But it's like we text like if you go, hey, I hope you have a good day. Oh, thank you so much. And then we're both busy doing our thing, and then it's like, hey, how was your day? Oh, pretty good. Blah blah blah. Cool. And then that's it. That's
Totally.
fine. But it's
Totally.
like you don't text back for days.
yeah.
And I was like, sorry, I'm just never on my phone. And it's just like, I don't know. My roommates.
No, what's worse is when you-
my ex roommate.
Yeah.
No, but like
ex.
my roommate and a couple other friends around me were like male or female. It's just like they're just not texters. They just the type of
Mhm.
people where like they have 100 unread messages, and I'm like, come
Mhm.
on, man.
Do you ever get with the person who's like, oh, I'm sorry, I just don't text much, and then you hang out with them and they're on their phone the whole fucking
Yep.
time?
I've had that
Yeah.
a couple times. And then, yeah, it's like they don't look at their text message, but they're always on social media. There's some
Yep.
people where I'm like, I don't text them. I will Instagram message them.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Because I think
Yeah.
it's like they have it like because they're addicted to social media. So it's like,
Definitely.
oh, I
Yeah.
got a DM from a guy with a blue check mark.
there
Yeah,
you go.
dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Can we buy that from you? No, I'm just
Yeah.
joking.
No, you can buy it now.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
What's so funny is I got it right before you could pay for it. So everyone thinks I paid for it. But at this point, I'm like, fuck it, whatever.
Hell yeah.
I paid for it.
Number 8 is they're crazy neat. I remember getting a grass stain on my jeans as a child and asking my mother, will this come out in the wash? She assured me that it would, but I wasn't happy until I found my favorite jeans came out of the wash grass stain free. I'm neat. Maybe this is due to the fact that my father obsessively picked lint off of our clothes. Maybe it's due to the fact that my mother is a neat freak. Either way, I like to look presentable. It's all part of how to be a princess.
I got it.
Is your father
No, I got
half
it.
chimpanzee?
He's like picking
Yeah.
out of her hair and like eating it. That's wild.
Yeah,
I mean,
I get it.
That's totally fine, and I don't mind dating like a clean, neat like girl. That's totally fine. That makes sense.
Dude, I used to get so many grass stains on my jeans, dude.
Yeah, same.
I would literally get where like my mom would just clean my jeans and I'd go outside and I would just run
Yeah. I
and
would,
slide.
I would
She'd
get
so
a lot
mad.
of blood stains on my jeans, and it wasn't
Oh,
even my
man.
blood.
Yeah.
You're
was
just
the
a
blood
murder.
of-
You're just a murderer.
Yeah.
Just the blood of my enemies.
Byron-
let's see.
Byron's like, I got a lot of shit in my pants all the time. They love
And not my shit.
I'm just a murderer. Number 9, they love jeans, but also dressing fancy. Yes, I love jeans.
Yeah, the majority of these reasons have just been clothes and cleanliness.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very base level stuff. Yes, I love jeans, especially skinny jeans. They're my absolute favorite wardrobe staple, second to the perfect summer dress. High heels, dresses, the colors are pink and red, the ultimate red lipstick. These are things I love. Maybe I was a queen in a past life, but I can't help but like a bit girly. Maybe I can blame my father, who has worked in fashion for years. So I, in turn, she sure does blame her father for a lot of this
Yeah.
shit.
For a lot of good things, though.
I know, that's right. Maybe it's
Man.
my father's fault that I'm a perfectionist.
A chimpanzee in fashion. That's crazy, dude.
Besides, what blonde can't rock a shade of pink or red? It's a rule. It's in the rule book for blondes. Okay, so she's a blonde. Also, that also, I think that those usually come together. The princess thing and the blonde thing. Not that every blonde thinks she's a princess, but every girl who thinks she's a princess is usually like a blonde.
Yeah.
Very perfectionist. I have a lot of blondes in my family, a lot of blondes, and they're all, not all of them, but some of them are very spoiled. They're number 10, and the last one is they're a bit high maintenance. That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a reason
want
you
to
should
date.
date
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
I'm more high maintenance than the girl next door, but I'm not a snob.
You
nor
just have to make 100K.
Yeah.
You just have to take me to like fancy places and never take me to a buffet ever. You just can't take me camping. But I'm not like high maintenance.
Yeah, sure. I think dive bars are disgusting and beneath me, but I'm not a snob.
I love how all of these are also like, you should date a princess. Number 10, they're a bit high maintenance. Now, I want to preface this with, I'm not high maintenance. It's like, yeah, you
Yeah.
just said.
Yeah.
You're saying that you are high maintenance.
I would say see reasons 1 through 10.
In
You
fact,
see, like I kind of like a high maintenance girl though,
yeah.
which is
No,
weird,
You don't. No, you don't.
dude.
No, you don't.
Well, because I kind
No,
of
you
want to be
don't.
like Beauty and the Beast. And,
Yeah.
you
Byron
know,
wants to be
the Beast.
Yeah.
you don't want a high maintenance girl.
Dude,
And then
I-
you start dating a high maintenance girl, you're like, oh,
They're
yeah,
kind of crazy, dude.
I
kinda
don't like
that.
this whatsoever.
I do like kind of crazy, dude.
I
I like
could see
crazy
it.
a little bit.
I could
They're
see
most high maintenance women are alcoholics. That's
Yeah.
from my history.
That's true. This princess likes making her own money and being her own woman. That's but her man does need to
Yeah,
make 60 to 100.
100K. Okay.
That said, don't be afraid of dating a woman who might be sleeping with a tiara on. What?
What?
That's weird. We're enthusiastic, hardworking, detail obsessed, and very passionate. And as much as we love to be spoiled with your attention and squeezed, we're just as willing to shower our attention onto you and perhaps even your body if you're lucky.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
no,
dude.
no. If you're lucky,
Yeah, if you're lucky and you're dating.
fuck you. Just I went from backing away to I'm on a turned around 180 degrees full sprint.
You,
I am out.
you left her at the Chinese buffet.
If you're lucky,
Yeah.
fuck. I'm not saying like I deserve sex, but at
Yeah.
the same time, it's like
I deserve it.
Well, if you're gonna date me, maybe if you're lucky, we can have sex. It's like, well, then
I'm
I'll-
gonna go fuck someone else.
Exactly,
Sorry.
exactly.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
fuck
I
someone
can't
who says we.
believe he cheated on me. Yeah, because sex is not in a relationship. Sex is not a prize. Okay, it's not
Yeah.
like Like you're
Definitely.
holding sex as a fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
dude.
out, dude.
That attitude, when I was on dating apps, that attitude of like, I'm giving you something that you would not get anywhere else
Yeah.
other than me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, they treat it like it's the greatest prize ever.
And
is
they're never.
sex.
And no, the funniest part is they're not even that good at sex.
No.
Those specific,
yeah.
yeah.
They're not even
absolutely.
that good.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
yeah, I know what that's like.
She finishes this out with, a man who loves a princess will never go to bed cold. I don't know. You just said
I go to
if you're
bed
lucky.
cold all the time, dude.
Fuck. And you just said you're a princess. Like
Yeah.
you're always cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh my god, man. That is how old? Wait, go up. Scroll up the author's name.
She
Yeah,
probably-
let's dox her.
Yeah, let's. Okay.
Laura Lifshitz.
Okay.
Princess Lifshitz.
Oh my God. You want to click on her?
Oh, this is recent. This is last December. Yeah,
Yeah,
click on her. Let's
let's
see
see.
what she looks like.
Let's see.
Oh my god! It's
Oh,
the
wait.
eyes.
How old is she?
She describes herself as a pint-sized, battery-operated tour de force with a wit and neuroticism. Oh, a comedian.
What?
She's a comedian, but she doesn't like you to be
no,
funny.
No, a comedian.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, she's not funny at all. She's a writer, so she's on strike. Columbia University grad, and ex-MTV personality. She was like on MTV one time.
Yeah.
Laura will work for self-validation and chocolate, but not cheap chocolate.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
A contributor for the Huffington Post blog, Pop Sugar Moms, HuffPost Live, and more. Read her rantings on sex, marriage, divorce, parenthood, and life on her site from MTV to mommy.com.
So she's divorced and has a kid.
Yeah.
I would assume she's divorced.
Because she has an article about
Yeah.
divorce.
Can I just say, princesses don't get divorced. Princesses keep their husbands.
Yeah.
If a husband, I'm saying, if your husband tries to leave you, if the prince tries to leave the princess, she can get the guards and keep him there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And then honestly, I'm pretty sure she's the one that filed for divorce.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, copy paste Laura Lifshitz.
Oh, you want to dox her fully?
No,
Hey,
we're
find
not
her address.
No, we're not doxing her. I just want to see her social media. You could tell a lot about a woman based on
Oh,
her social media.
yeah. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Let's
Not
see.
a woman. It's just a person.
It's a private account, so I'd have to follow her.
429 followers.
I'm a pint-sized writer. You want to look at her website?
Well, she kind of looks hot, I will say. Well, no,
No.
never mind. Maybe
look-
like 25 years ago.
Nah, bro.
Oh, it's the same description here. Anyway. Well, this is what royalty looks like, folks. This is the Princess of Genovia.
Oh my god.
Oh, my
dude.
God. All right.
Fuck.
Well, we've been going for quite a while. This is a long episode.
Yeah.
We're going to finish this up. We always end every episode saying what we learned today. Just whatever it is, it's up to you. Byron, you want to get us started off?
I
with
always
what-
start.
Yeah, I know. I go in
I'll start.
All right, Ahmed.
A couple of things. I learned today that like just being with you guys, I felt like I haven't seen y'all in like years, almost 5 years,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, since I left LA.
Yeah.
And it's like we picked up where we left off, and it made me remind myself. I was like, damn, I fucking just love hanging out with like funny, silly improvisers, and then
Yeah.
just like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So
Hell yeah.
I don't know, and just going, I don't know, just finding jokes
Mhm.
in like the most absurd situations. So
Hell yeah.
you know what I mean? Not trying to have a conversation all the time. Just
Absolutely.
just being silly the whole time. That's what I've learned, or shit like, wow, I made it deep again. White or black women only. Become a Muslim. Just, that was close. Woo. And I learned that, dude, honestly, listen, I learned something about myself. It's like, dude, I'm very versatile. It's like, I want a woman that you could just like me, that could do both.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I want her to go camping, but also go to a rave, and also go to having a bougie princess wears a dress and.
Hell yeah.
But
You want her to
makeup
be
on.
able to go from white to black. Back and forth. She can change her
All
color.
you need is a little face paint, baby.
Yep. Yep.
Look, yeah.
All right.
Oh man, Byron.
Man, I was trying to think of a joke.
Yeah.
I already used them all up.
Yeah. You're like, I learned not to be hungover on a podcast.
Yeah, I am hungover. I learned that I need to go to the store and not get paper towels and buy a bunch of granola.
Yeah. I don't think that's what being a granola man meant.
Yeah, dude. It's just,
you
only
think,
eat granola.
You think that there's women out there that really want a granola man, and you like fill your cabinets with granola?
Yeah.
Like, see, I'm a granola boy.
Yeah.
Lauren, what about you?
I learned that the internet is full of great writers that Young Sheldon should really take in mind during this terrible strike, because they're going to need material, and I want to just see that boy succeed.
Absolutely. We've reread things from a lot of great writers today that could be
I think Laura
writers.
Lifshitz could turn Young Sheldon around.
Did she take her husband's last name? I wonder.
I wonder.
She should have.
Yeah. Yeah, if her last name is Lifshitz.
Yeah.
That just reminds me of like Rugrats. Wasn't there Dr. Lipschitz?
Something, yeah.
I think.
Is Lifshitz Jewish?
I mean, it
Sounds Jewish.
It sounds like it's part of the tribe. I was going to say that she's not making a great case for Judaism.
Yeah.
She's not really helping my argument.
No, you lost. We already beat you.
Yeah.
That's okay. We don't want you anyway.
Oh, man.
Alrighty.
Well, I learned that I should not be so upset when you make a pact with your friends to have a threesome and they go off and have sex without you. It's not a big deal. You can find yourself a girl that likes buffets and chocolate. There's so many different women out there. So I learned that, just keep your head up. If your two friends fuck without you, it's all good. You'll find someone else.
Just jerk off to it.
Ask them if you could sit in the corner.
Yeah. Can I watch?
Man, thank you so much for being on, Ahmed.
Oh,
We
yeah.
really
Dude,
appreciate
yeah,
it.
Ahmed.
It's
This
a
was
pleasure.
so much fun. I do plan on coming back to Chicago, so I'll definitely want to do this podcast again.
Hell
And
yeah.
then hopefully I'll be at a bigger venue, and I would love for y'all to perform for open
That'd be
up.
wild.
That'd be
Yeah.
fucking fun.
That would
be
be
fun.
wild.
That'd be so
That would
much
be a really bad idea on your part. No, I'm just joking.
That'd
All
be
right.
so much fun. And yeah, guys, the tour dates, please come check me out. Follow me on Instagram, Ahmed Loves Bread. Which camera am I looking at? This
Oh,
one?
dude, that one right there.
All of them.
Okay, follow me on Instagram, Ahmed Loves Bread. And I do this on every podcast I'm on. If this is the first time you're hearing about me, shoot me a DM. What'd you think of me on this podcast? So that's what I've been asking everybody. Yeah, and come see me live. You'll love it.
Hell yeah. Go watch Ahmed. He's great. We're going to go watch him tonight. I'm
Yeah.
very excited to
Yes.
see his stand-up.
Yes.
So, hell yeah. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.
Bye.
See you next week.